Good morning. I am gonna vlog today. I have a fairly chilled day planned. I am currently waiting for some feedback for a job that I'm doing for Instagram. So I sort of need to be around and available, but I can still kind of get on with a few other things. So I'm gonna take the dogs for a nice big long walk because it rained so much yesterday, like literally it didn't stop. So I didn't actually take them out because they hate the rain so much. Normally I make them go out, but it was like torrential monsoon rain. So I just knew that they just stopped walking basically. I think you've probably seen in vlogs before when Pip doesn't want to walk, she's just like, no, not doing it. So I'm gonna take them for a nice big walk. I'll take you with me. I think I'm gonna go a little way along the canal. It looks like it's gonna rain though. I'm gonna go a little way along the canal and maybe get a coffee and then walk back up the hill. I might put a podcast on. I did this last week though, and I don't know, I just felt like I was missing out on all the sounds of the canal and just being outside and like the hustle and bustle of the morning. So I ended up just walking along with nothing. But I'm gonna bring my headphones with me for the way home because the way home's uphill and shaded and a little bit more brutal, so I'd probably listen to my podcast then. And then I'm gonna come home and got a big pile of laundry. I always have a big pile of laundry and it's all kind of like separated throughout the radiators in our house, so just need to collect that, put it all away. Then I have a yoga reel that I want to edit and I want to put it on both my channels, so my Hannah Michalak and my Yoga by Hannah, but I don't want to have that annoying little logo on the bottom of it on one of the channels, so I'm gonna have to do it twice. If anyone knows of a way that I can not have to edit it twice, please help a girl out because I don't want to waste that time. But yeah, I just don't want the logo on the video, it's just not very nice. And then I'm I've got a little pile over there and I'm gonna film, I'm just gonna put it in this video, but I'm just gonna film a little, like, I guess it's a gift guide slash favourites. Just a few things that I've got recently. I got given some Amazon vouchers recently. I went for breakfast with them and they very kindly gave Steph and I some vouchers to spend. We had to choose like specific categories. I think it was fashion, home and beauty, which is like perfect for me. I have a little like haul slash gift guide slash favourites video. A couple of the things I have been too impatient and I have opened and used, and a couple of the things I have saved, but I thought I would share them with you because it's gift giving time, and it's, some of the stuff is like, it's really from like £12 or something up to like bigger presents. So yeah, I thought I would share those. I'm gonna leave all the links down below in case you want to go check them out. And then I think it will probably be time to pick up the kids after that. So, oh, one thing I do really want to get done today is, even if it's just like a bag or something, I want to get rid of some of the kids stuff because Rufus's school are having like a little fete where they're raising money for the school, so you can bring in like old clothes and toys and things, children's stuff. So it kind of gives me the kick up the butt I need to just start sifting through their stuff, because it's that time of year where you know that you're probably going to have a few new things in December. So I just like to get rid of a few things, and knowing that it's kind of going towards making money for the school is quite nice. So also it's a really easy place for me to drop it off. When I pick him up I can just take the bags in. So yeah, that is my day. Anyway, gonna finish getting the kids ready for school. Steph and I got up early this morning. We haven't done it for ages. We did the 30-day challenge of getting up at 6 AM every day, and I found it really hard. And then we had a break, and then we kind of have done like a couple of sporadic days here and there, but I've kind of really got out of the habit of it since having COVID. I feel like all of my good habits are not consistent. I'm still doing them, but I'm not doing them every day. And so this morning we got up at 6 a.m. and we have a new hack for getting up at 6 a.m, which is less brutal than getting up to the sound of your alarm. We set our bedroom lights to come on at 6, so you kind of just naturally wake up at like 6:05, which is so much nicer for me. Like, the alarm always makes me jump, so I just hate alarm clock. So it's such a nicer way to wake up. So we came in here, I invited Steph in my office, which I don't normally do in the morning. Normally I'm like, it's my alone time, leave me alone. And we did half an hour of a yoga with Adrienne video. She is amazing, I love her so much. She's actually inspired me to do my class this week without music. It's not what I'm used to. I really like practicing with music, but I'm gonna do it without this week. So we did that, and then I did a bit of meditation, literally 5 minutes of journal. I like to read out loud I'll show you all of my little affirmations. These are ones that I've chosen specifically for myself, but there's a whole box of them. And I like to read these out because it's one of those things. I don't know, I just really believe in manifestation, and like what you put out, you bring into your life, and what you put out you attract. So and I've actually seen, I'm going off on one here, but I've actually seen like things come into fruition because of doing this. And I think once you have one thing that you're like, oh my god, it worked, then you're like, wow, there's really something behind this, and there's actually lots of science behind it and stuff as well. So I know I sound crazy, but I'm not. I don't know, I just feel like I've really got my shit together today, which I don't at all. I'm like the most unorganized, scatty person in the world, never have any like proper routine. My house is always a mess, and I just don't know what I'm doing with my life. But today I feel like, I don't know, because I got up early, I just feel like I'm in a really positive frame of mind. I've had a little bit of time to myself, so I feel like patient, and yeah. Anyway, let's go for a dog walk. I'm gonna wear my manky old running shoes for this because I think it's gonna be muddy, but also because I'm about to unbox my new running shoes on camera. So I haven't worn them yet because I know they're gonna get like muddy from running. So I'm gonna wear these. They're so ugly, but they're so comfy. All ready to go. Doggies are ready. Pip's a little bit more keen today. She's like, come on. Are you ready, guys? You wanna go? Come on then. I love this. Look, someone's written, "You are beautiful," on this really dirty window. I definitely feel like this is my new favourite. This is my new favourite walk if I want like a longer walk in the mornings for exercise. This is just so peaceful and pretty, and there's a coffee shop en route as well. I'm not going to do it today, I don't think, but yeah, it's just so pretty. How pretty is this? This is where I normally go for coffee. It's actually closed today. I think Pippi's a bit tired. It's so nice out that I've just decided to stop off in a coffee shop by the Abbey, if you can see up there. This is like the nicest view, and they've got the Christmas tree over there. just gonna have a little matcha and a cinnamon bun and then head back up the hill. I think Pip needs a break anyway. It looks so good. Just got home. That was such a nice walk. It's put me in such a good mood. I feel like it was really, I don't know, like, you know, sometimes where you just feel like uplifted by something. I feel really good after that. I've got my big flask of water and I'm gonna head up to the office now. I'm gonna let the dogs dry off for a little bit first. I have dried them with a towel, but I'm just gonna wait for all the mud to drop off because it was so muddy down by the canal before they come up to my office. I think I'm gonna crack straight on with some work before I do the laundry stuff, because I figure I can always do the laundry stuff when the kids are home, but I can't really do work when the kids are home. So I've got my camera set up for my little favourites / gift guide, and I'm gonna get filming. All right, so I have some favourites / gift guide to show you today. I very kindly got gifted some gift vouchers from Amazon. So this is what I've got. But yeah, you could use these for yourself, or you could use them as part of a like rough guide of what to get somebody for Christmas. But I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start with the like cheaper end of the scale. So the first thing I picked up was, feels like the old days this does, like a proper haul. First thing I got was a Husky reusable coffee cup. I already have the small version of this. I've got the cream one, but sometimes it's not enough, so I just thought I'd pick up one of these. It's also just quite aesthetically pleasing, and you can just use it as a normal cup around the house. I think that was about £12 or something. I just think that would be a really nice little like gift or a stocking filler. Next up, I've got a couple of skincare items. The first one is this Origins Plant Subscription Anti-Aging Cream. We're there. 10 years on YouTube, we're anti-aging now. This is actually my second pot of this stuff. I've actually already opened it and used it because I couldn't wait. But it's quite a thick moisturizer, and I don't know, it just makes your skin so glowy, and it's really nice as a base to put makeup on top of afterwards. It is a little bit more expensive, but it lasts for ages, and in my opinion, one of the best moisturizers I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot of moisturizers. Next up, I have this Summer Fridays face mask. This is the Overtime face mask, and I think it is made out of pumpkin and apricot seed power. And again, I couldn't wait to use this. I've wanted to try something from Summer Fridays for ages and just never really wanted to spend the money. So vouchers were perfect. Christmas is perfect too. And it looks like this. Again, I've used it. And yeah, it's just a really nice, it's kind of like an orange face mask with little exfoliating bits in it. And it smells like chai tea. I don't know why, I don't know if it's meant to, but it smells so nice, and it's got all these little exfoliating bits on it. So you kind of gently rub it in, and then you leave it for 10 minutes, and then you wash it off, and it just leaves your skin feeling really soft, really hydrated, kind of like rejuvenated. Next up, I have some electric candles. This is the first box I got. We went round to our friend's house recently, and they had loads of these all over their house. And it just made it really cozy. And we first went in there, I didn't realise that they were all electric and they were all fake. I thought they were all real. So they're so good. Decided to get some of these. This is the second box that I have picked up. I'll show you one. I actually have one in my office right here. It's very well loved. I think it's got like fingerprints all over it. But that's it on. And it kind of, the little like pretend flame flickers a little bit. So they just look really real, and they kind of like, if you're not focusing on them, if they're just kind of around the room while you're doing other things, you just don't notice that they're not real. Also, the thing I love about these is that you can put them on a timer, so you don't have to worry about going around and switching them off. You can just put them on for 2 hours or 4 hours, and they're rechargeable as well, so all you have to do is plug them in. So I ended up getting the candlestick versions as well, and these ones I haven't put batteries in yet. They look like this. I have some on my kitchen table downstairs. I think I've probably showed before. These ones don't have batteries in, but then it's the same sort of thing, like you switch them on underneath, you put batteries in here, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wanted them to be plug-in, but I still really, really rate them. And again, you can put them on a timer, so you just put them on like 2 hours or something, and then they'll just switch themselves off, so you're not wasting the battery, and the flame kind of flickers on and off as well, so it looks really realistic, and you don't have to deal with all the wax and remembering to blow candles out. And I love candles, but I'm just really, really into these. Next up, I have some CBD oil. This is by a company called Trip. I think this was about £20, and I really like to use this when I'm PMTing. If it's coming up to that time of the month, my anxiety sort of always flares up for a couple of days around that time. So this is one of my little like tools that I have around that time just to help chill me out. I just take a droplet under the tongue, and yeah, it just kind of helps take the edge off anxiety a little bit. This is the wild mint and chamomile one. This is probably my favorite. I know some people add these into like hot chocolates and teas and things as well, so I haven't tried that yet, but I do think it would be nice in a hot chocolate. Next up, I'm really excited about these. I have not worn them yet because I wanted to show them on camera while they're clean. These are the New Balance, I think they're called the Fresh Foam running shoes. Very excited about these. I actually just went on a really long walk and didn't wear them on purpose because I knew that I wanted to show them. They're so cute. I mean, they're like the least ugly running shoes that I've found, so hopefully they're comfy. But if not, I will just use them for the gym. So it's a win-win situation. I feel like these could also take you from like a gym / run to coffee shop, and you wouldn't look too like you've just come out of the gym or just finished a run. Excited to wear these. It kind of gives me a bit of motivation to get back in the gym too, because I haven't been for so long, which is not very like me, but I don't know, I just get out of the habit of it and then keep finding excuses not to go. Next up, I have another pair of shoes. They are some Uggs, and I haven't had a new pair of Uggs for years, so I was most excited about these. They are such a treat. I went for the classic chestnut in a short length. I did look for the like ultra mini ones, but they didn't have them, and also I just thought it would probably quite annoy me because I've tried them on in shops before and I just found them a little bit tricky to get on. So I just went for the short ones, and I've worn them a couple of times already around the house. I just think they're so comfortable and they last for years, and you can wear them out of the house if you want to as well. They're just really handy for being around the house, which I am. I work from home every day, so I feel like it's sort of justified. But they would also make a really nice like main present if you have someone that's splurge worthy. And then next up, I have some journals. I say some because I couldn't pick just one. First up, we have the 5-minute journal. This is my favorite one. This one I've been using since lockdown. So this is my second one of these, and it really does only take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, and if you don't have that time, you can even do it quicker than that, which is why I love it. And I just feel like I've learned a lot about myself since I've been doing this, and it's just really nice to look back and reflect, and just important, I think, to kind of acknowledge those smaller moments in the day that you wouldn't normally have maybe sat down at the end of the day and appreciated. So this is a big favourite of mine, and I just think it would just make the best present. And then I have a couple of other versions of this. This is the best year journal, which would be a perfect Christmas present, I think, because you fill it out. I think it would be better to fill it out at the end of a year, but it says you can start it like whenever you want a fresh start. But it's basically like lots of different prompts and sections to reflect on all different aspects of your life throughout the year and what you want to take going forward into the new year. And it's just like a really beautiful notebook that you can have on your shelf after you finished it. So that's that one. Then we have the 5-minute journal, but the fitness version, and this has kind of inspired me to get back into my fitness a little bit. I haven't started it yet, but even just reading the beginning part, it just kind of, I think when you write something down and it somehow makes you feel like you're more accountable for it, and I don't know, things like meal planning and stuff I'm not very good at, quite sporadic, so I feel like this will give me a little bit more of, I don't know, a boost to get going again with fitness. And then lastly, I have this really lovely coloured productivity planner, which is a really nice gift to give, I think particularly for somebody that works from home, because it kind of helps you plan out your whole week. It helps you prioritize, it gives you motivation, and yeah, it's just like the perfect to-do list type notebook. And I did have one more thing, but it's in my bedroom. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so my last item I've actually worn again. Couldn't wait to film this haul, had to wear everything. My last item is a pair of the Levi's ribcage jeans, and these are like super high-waisted, and I absolutely love these jeans. I hated wearing jeans after lockdown, and now I've got these, I'm like, oh my god, jeans can be comfy. This is my first ever pair of Levi's, and I will say that I only spent this much on them because I had vouchers, and I wouldn't normally have wanted to spend over like £30 on a pair of jeans, but my god, the fabric is so soft, the jean fabric, and the fit is so comfy, and I wouldn't say they're necessarily the most flattering jeans in the world, but if you want a pair of comfy jeans with a wide leg, and they fit so nicely around the waist, they cover up my stretch marks because they're so high-waisted. I've got a lot of stretch marks like down here from having kids. I totally rate these, and I just can't believe that it's taken me 33 years to discover how comfortable they are, and I now want them in all the colours, and I want to try some of their other styles. Anyway, that is my random little favourites / gift guide. I hope that you enjoyed it, and hopefully it's given you a little bit of inspiration for some Christmas presents or some kind of like little gifts for yourself. And yeah, I will see you all later. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Sort of. So I've just done 2 reels. I'm just gonna make a third, and then I'm gonna start tackling the laundry, and I'm gonna leave work stuff for now, just because I feel like I'm staring at a screen for ages and I hate that. My head feels fuzzy, so I'm gonna listen to a podcast and sort out some of the kids' stuff after I've done this one. This is the mark of an editing day. All the dishes that need to go downstairs. Right, I'm gonna tackle this washing pile. This is the worst part of washing for me, this putting away part. Normally it sits there for like 3 or 4 days first. Right, I just got a Goose Day delivery. I can't remember. Sorry if I'm shouting, by the way, these are like noise cancelling headphones. I can't remember what I actually ordered. Let's have a look. Okay, crispy basa with creamed leek and potato. Cottage pie. Basa fish pie, and then pasta alla genovese. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I mean, it's pasta, so it makes me happy. Going a teeny bit early for the school run, just thinking about what I'm going to take Rufus for his snack, because I'm gonna grab a quick coffee with my friend before we pick up the boys. So yeah, I better go. Just got home, decided to cook this tonight. Fish and potatoes and green beans. I think Steph wants to do the potatoes in the air fryer. He just got an air fryer and he's a bit excited about it, so I think he's gonna handle those and I'm gonna do the rest of it. So I've just got as far as getting everything ready. Pip is telling me that she wants her dinner. She always just sits outside of her basket when she's hungry. You hungry? You want some dinner? Yeah? boy, George. Tippy, sit. Good girl. Just wanted to show you, excuse Steph's coat on the radiator, the candlesticks that I mentioned earlier, because I don't know if you can see in this light, but I just really like them. I think they're so cool. And this up here is the remote. So I've got them on the 2-hour timer at the moment. But look, you can dim them, or you can brighten them. I actually prefer them a little bit more dim. I just feel like they're a bit more subtle. But yeah, I love them. Dinner is all prepped. All ready to go. I just need to go and collect Grayson from his chess club, and yeah, then we can finish cooking and have some food. I've just had a shower. Steph went to the shop to buy me a chocolate orange. And I'm gonna watch some more of Big Little Lies because nothing else on, and I don't have a good book at the moment. I'm finding it really hard to find anything that I want to read. So I'm re-watching season 2 and I bloody love it, even the second time round. But if anyone has any good TV recommendations or any of your favourite like 90s noughties movies that I should re-watch, I'd love to know what they are, because I feel like watching something old school soon. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you all soon. Bye.